guys, there you are. Yes, I'm surrounded by plants right now. I have brought a bunch of things into my little office space to calm me because I've been up until 2 a.m. every night working on projects, clacking away at my computer, sending emails and doing meetings that cannot be done at a reasonable time in Australia, and also cannot be done while my baby is awake. So my office hours at the moment are 2 a.m. and I am being fueled entirely by tea, plants, and this little aroma humidifier. I don't know if it's actually helping me in any way. Oh, I just spilled it all over myself. That's good. That's stress reducing. But I feel it is. These are my coping mechanisms for my ridiculous work schedule. No, but seriously, it has paid off. I know a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, you saw me on live stream and I was freaking out, panicking. Am I even going to be able to fundraise for Crossfire? What's going on with that? Are we even going to be able to do this project? And we are. We have met a basic fundraising goal. We're at around 40K for the Crossfire budget. That's insane. I mean, yes, Borderless was more than double that, but I also hadn't disappeared for a year to have a baby when I made Borderless. You know, I was coming off the back of Farmlands, Australia tour, all these different things. So to get 40K for this project is incredible, and I am super happy and so thankful for your support and making this happen, just believing in me. Yeah, this isn't gonna be some half-assed little 30-minute, 15-minute piece that I thought it might have to be. This is gonna be a full, real documentary, and it's gonna be incredible, and then it's gonna be a heck of a lot easier to fundraise for any future projects after this, because I think there are a lot of people that are uneasy. They're not really sure what I'm doing. They're not sure what Crossfire is. They're not even, some people didn't even know I was back. Every single day when I tweet something out, some of you probably saw my human events piece where I wrote about the Cuties movie. People are like, whoa, Lauren Southern is back? I had no idea. Great piece. And they have no idea what I'm doing. So I think the next projects after Crossfire, it'll be a lot easier to gain momentum and fundraise. Plus people will watch it. And I just have a feeling, they're gonna love it. Yeah, another just tiny little announcement I wanted to talk about on here. Lately I've been seeing, and this has been something that has existed a lot in political media the entire time I've been there on all sides of the political spectrum, fundraisers everywhere. You know, of course I've got my own, the Borderless or the Crossfire one, then you see support this legal defense, support this free speech battle, donate to us going to the DNC or RNC or this, that. There's constantly fundraisers going on, and people don't really know where all that money is going. Sometimes it goes into just directly into people's bank accounts to ingratiate themselves. They buy a new car, they get a hot tub, you know? You don't know where the money's going. Sometimes it goes to that genuine cause and, you know, it's a good person doing it. But one thing that I've always done with Borderless, Farmlands, all of my videos is I put them out for free. I haven't done it for profit. I have advertised it as, you guys donate, I put your donations into the project, and then the world sees it. And I was speaking to a friend of mine who suggested that because that's what I'm doing anyways, I should set up a nonprofit. I'm not ingratiating myself with wealth when I make these projects. I'm genuinely putting them out for the purpose of educating the public. And, you know, if I do this, then people will know when they donate to my documentary projects, their money is being really held account to go into the projects that I say they're going into. Otherwise it would be highly, highly illegal. And it will be really, really held to account. So in the background, just while I've had time being stuck on the other side of the world from where I want to be filming on the ground, I have been working on setting up a nonprofit, and I may be announcing that after Crossfire is out, a nonprofit for the goal of education, actual journalism, actual deep dive projects that are not this crazy clickbait nonsense and not this crazy, you know, progressive garbage that we see from the mainstream media, just honest, real journalism. So that's been something I've been working on in the background while doing meetings and Skype calls and the rest of it for Crossfire. Now, speaking of, we should get into some updates on that, since that's really what you all are curious about. You don't really care about who cares about the numbers, the nonprofit, the paperwork, which is all the boring stuff I've been doing on the computer. Let's talk about the actual documentary. Now, normally I would love to show you tons of footage of what's going on the ground. Usually, I'm sure last projects I've done, I'll upload tiny little videos between, with Borderless, I uploaded interview with the human trafficker. I uploaded the Ariel Ricker interview with the NGO. Lots of stuff before the actual movie came out. Same with Farmlands. The reason I haven't done that for Crossfire is because our schedule is insane. It's like, okay, week 1, you're in Portland, then you're in Kenosha, then you're in DC, then you're in Florida, then you're in, like, just back-to-back interviews all over the place. I think we're even going to New York then, and then Minneapolis, and no time. My film crew, Scooter, you are an angel, just working so hard right now, not really getting a break. There just isn't time to edit footage for little, exciting previews between filming at the moment. Yes, of course, there's going to be a trailer, but even then, there's not really going to be time for lots of little YouTube videos before Crossfire. Afterwards, I'll probably, because we have so much footage, afterwards we'll probably take it and upload little videos and extras that didn't make it into the documentary. But right now, we are on crunch time. This documentary is being made in quite literally 2-3 months. That is, if you look at the timeline for when documentaries are made and how they're made, that doesn't exist. That is not known of, unheard of. So if we pull this off, which we will, it is going to be a feat like no other. But of course, the goal is we want it out before the election. That is so important, that people actually understand what's going on the ground in a meaningful discussion with all of the information available from the experts on the ground, not this clickbait nonsense 2-second, hyper-partisan video. We want to actually educate people before they go out and go to the voting polls. So yeah, that is the only reason I'm not doing the little videos that would come out normally when I do documentaries, is because we are on such a tight schedule with Crossfire. Next documentary, there's not going to be the same crazy timeline. There'll be room for breathers between, and we'll do that. I've already got the next documentary in my head, but I don't want to do any spoilers yet, so we'll get to that. Let's finish the first project and not put the cart before the horse. So right now we have filmed in Portland, we have filmed in Kenosha, and the team is in DC at the moment. Today or tomorrow, depending on what time it is in the America, there is a raid on the White House by Antifa. They are planning, I don't know when that has ever gone well. Let's go raid the White House. But that's the plan. So I have my team, and they are going to be joining a journalist on the ground who's been covering the riots for a while. So we're going to be building a story, interviewing this journalist who's going to talk about their experience in the riots, their experience on the ground, building kind of a story and a narrative around them, and then following them as they go into these riots in DC. That is the plan for tonight. So prayers would be much appreciated for the team. I hope they are all right and safe. And then after that, really exciting. I think it's 3 days from now, actually. The team is going to be doing a ride along with a police officer. Didn't think we were going to get it, but we did. Clutch move. Wow, I'm such a nerd. They've also, this police officer and the people we are shooting with here, they're setting up a whole on-the-ground shootout scenario with actors, like actual police training directors, weapons, blank shots, and they're going to be showing us use of force in each different situation, playing out like a tackle, a fight, even redoing certain police shootings we've seen on TV and explaining them piece by piece. So excited for this. It's going to create such a cool visual. And like I said, there's going to be guns in the documentary. There's going to be explosions. There's going to be excitement that will keep people hooked for all the academic stuff, which there will be as well. Now, my camera is about to die here. I'm looking at that little battery button blinking. So I will probably leave the update there. Plus, in about 2 days here, I'm going to be doing a live stream. So I just thought it'd be good to jump in, tell you guys what's going on, let you know I appreciate you. And if you have any further questions, I will see you on the live stream.